Alrighty, guys and gals, what is going on, all you beautiful people? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I am your host, Big E. This is World of Warcraft Classic Burning Crusade, and we are in Gadget Sand, and this is Mr. Mountain. This is our Gnome Warrior. And my microphone is being muted randomly, and I cannot seem to figure out what the hell's going on, so I'm going to be looking over here quite a bit during the episode to make sure that that stops happening. Well, at least to check on it. Not sure what's going on there, but I've been having some technical difficulties with OBS. Our City Skylines playthrough, I did a whole episode, and when my microphone was muted, it just all of a sudden started doing that. Not sure what's going on. That might make for a pretty good thumbnail right there. We're being... But are you sure it's long enough? The slowing poison. 30 seconds is pretty good, but nah. Couldn't it be a full minute? Honestly. Okay. Anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. Oh, for fuck's sake, in a bottle, man. I'm not doing too bad. A little bit aggravated. Anyway, I'm tracking a quest. Noxious Lair Investigation. That's what we're going to go look at. I think the Noxious Lair is over here. It's either here or here, and I'm not sure which one it is, but we're going to find out. I read the quest a couple of times. It doesn't actually say where it is, but this is related to the water sample that we gathered, so I think it's going to be just beyond here. Anyway, we just need 5 centipar insect parts. And we turn them in. I don't think we turn them in Gadget Sand. But we'll review. We will review that when we get there. There's old Zul'Farrak. I have tried several times before I've started recording, trying to get a group to get in there. Can't seem to get it done. Cannot seem to get a group together. Oh shit, I am not going the right way at all. Da, 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 da. Anyway, it's a Sunday night for me. Had a pretty chill day. I'll take this mithril. After I aggro a hyena. And if I'm lucky, also a scorpion. My luck ran out. Thought for sure I could aggro this, but it's just not our day. Okay. He might come back and say hi. He could. These could all be potential thumbnails. Yep. All right, let's go see if this is indeed the Noxious Lair. Won't be too long, and we'll be heading a bit more west into Unguro Crater. Another mithril deposit, you say? This is the Noxious Lair. Yeah, of course he is. I was going to say. So this is a starving mob. And I have a theory, and I'm pretty sure the theory is correct. I think we've proven it. Anything that has the title starving, whatever it is, they have a much larger aggro radius, because we were 7 levels above that creature, and he was way over here. Another prime example of that is in Duskwood. There are the starving wolves and regular wolves. You will almost always aggro those starving wolves because they're starving, right? Makes sense. Anyway, let's see if we can skirt around the outside here. Closing in on level 49. It's not too far off. But I have decided we will not be taking Mr. Mountain through the dark portal. And the main reason for that is because Finn is already doing it, and he's Alliance, and we would essentially basically be doing the same things, at least in the beginning. Da-da. Yeah, so he will be coming to an end. I'm going to get him to level 60. Then we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Mount. We're just going to tuck him away. It doesn't mean he's going away forever. We might get into something else. Some Wrath of the Lich King. Huh? Some Cataclysm. If that happens. We'll probably bring him back out. We'll see. Now, Mr. Finn, we're going to take up to level 70. And Mr. Finn, we're probably going to be moving Mr. Finn into another area. We have been in Zangara Marsh and Terakar Forest and the Hellfire Peninsula. We've been there for quite a while. I think it's time to change it up.
Not ready yet.
So these beetles, I believe, call these little ads, and they are quite annoying, honestly. Anyway, I walked into town this afternoon. I walked down to the grocery store because it's boy. Wish the view distance was a little bit longer, but that might not actually work. It's not really anything to look at back there because of the draw distance. I think I've got it maxed out. But anyway, yeah, I walked into town, and there's a park in the middle of town that I walk right past, and there were about 20, let's say, younger people. That's some younger people and middle-aged people. And they were LARPing. It was cool as fuck, man. I sat there and watched them for a little bit. It was like medieval, kind of a medieval theme. They had knights. They had casters. LARPing is live action role play. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. And they had, like foam swords and shit. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was good to see. And it was cold, man. It was, well, I mean, what made it cold was the wind. The wind has been like 20 mile an hour, 25 miles an hour consistently for like a week. It's pretty crazy. So if it's 40 degrees, with the wind chill, it feels like it's below freezing. But they were out there just getting down, man. It was quite awesome. This is, we're getting a little bit wrecked right here. And, of course, the drop rate is horrendous. Let's patch ourselves up. I think we can eat. With this buff on, we just wouldn't be able to bandage, but we don't get interrupted with the dot. I'm glad. Glad that's a thing. We've got let's kick up. We got some more steroids. Let's pop another roid. Increases strength by 25. That's pretty damn good, honestly. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. I'm really hoping tomorrow is Monday for me. I hope the electric pump, the part comes for my car. I can get it installed if the weather permits. And I'll have that car running again. It's been quite a while. But honestly, gas prices, because I haven't driven the car in nearly 2 months, I didn't realize how bad the gas prices were. And when I was walking into town, I looked at a sign, $4.25 a gallon for regular gas. That's regular gas, not like the high-end Supreme or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. And that car is not easy on gas, so can I hit this guy, please? Five in a row, guys and gals. 5 in a row. I think that was 4 misses and then a dodge. What the hell kind of dice rolls are those, man? That's ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, I am looking forward to... Hopefully it's the problem. I feel I'm like 99.9% sure it's the problem based on what I saw in a forum. And also, I talked to a family member. I call him Uncle Ed. He's my aunt's husband, and the guy knows everything about cars. Everything. I should have probably called him a long time ago, but I'm an antisocial hermit. It's not easy for me to talk to people, even family members. Poisoned again. Let's eat up here. It looks like we're going to have to kill 50 insects to get 5 parts. Seems good. But the only pain in the ass to this repair, like the electric water pump, it's going to be really easy to replace, I'm pretty sure, provided the bolts come out and all that, relatively easy. But you've got to drain the coolant down. It's the only thing that kind of sucks about it. And it's not a big deal. I'm gonna jack the car up really high. And I've got a little bucket. I'm gonna use a bucket. I started to order a drain pan, but just gonna use a bucket. Get it into the bucket, and that way I can pour it back into the car because the fluid is good. The fluid looks almost like it's brand new. Fucking hell, man. This drop rate, dude. Da-da. I'm gonna death wish here because I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with this drop rate. If I'm ever part of a design team for a game, one thing that's never going to happen, or one thing that I'm going to be arguing against militantly, drop rates. Give me a fucking, at max, make it 50%. Max. Or minimum, however you want to word it. Doesn't have to be 100% unless you need 20 items. If you need 20 items, make it 100% drop rate. Right? If you need 5 items, even 10 items, I'm okay with a 50% drop rate. Every other one, you get something. But shit like this makes me just not want to do the quest, man. And I get saltier and saltier about it. Like I've said this before, like I've had conversations with myself before. But it feels like, I don't know, I go two ways on it. It feels like it's either Blizzard thinks that's challenging, which it's not. Again, it's just grindy and fucking annoying. Or it has to do with sub time, and I kind of lean towards that, honestly. Right? The longer you are in this game, you know, not everybody has hours every day to play this game. So if you're trying to finish a quest and the drop rate is really low, you're gonna have to do it multiple times. I mean, the end of the conversation is the longer you play it, the more chance you have to roll your sub over for another month. I really feel like that is the driving factor in shit like this ridiculous super low drop rate stuff. Now, obviously for like loot and dungeons and raids, that's different. I feel like that's different, right? But it's also I feel like it's also tied in there anyway. Anyway, move on, sir. I thought I was muted again. I was going to lose my mind, man. I was going to lose my mind. Yeah, so a City Skylines episode I had, like I said, I couldn't use it. I had to chuck the whole thing out because there was the volume was muted. That's never happened before, ever. Also, my webcam froze up. So I'm not, it could be indicative of something with my USB bus. I've had a problem with that before, but it's not overloaded. Okay, we got it. Let's get out of here. Deepwater Tavern. I wish I had enough sense to change my Hearthstone. We have 2 stacks of this on us. That's pretty rough. Anyway, where do we turn this in? Oh, this does go to Gadgets End. Okay, I didn't think this went to Gadgets End, but it does, which is nice. Yeah, so I've actually dropped... We had like 5 quests for Zul'Farrak, and I just can't get into a group. It's just nobody... I mean, every once in a while, I'll find like another DPS, but we very rarely go beyond 3 players. Like, we always end up needing a tank or a healer. And it's even hard to find a DPS, honestly. So, yeah, I got rid of the quest. I didn't like to do it, but it's kind of at a point of frustration. And that's been across a lot of the dungeons. I do the same thing on Finn, you know. I don't say anything about it because I kind of want it to be a surprise when the episode starts, but it just never happens, and then so I don't say anything. But what I'll do is about an hour before I finish my work for the day, because, you know, I work from home, I've got it on my other screen, and I'll queue up for something, or I'll join looking for group and see if I can get something going. And if something happens, you know, I'm ready to go by the time I'm ready to get off work, or I'll just end work early and start the episode, get a group together, but not happening. And the Elden Ring, I am enjoying Elden Ring. Only releasing it Mondays and Thursdays, so I've got probably at least 3 ahead. Yeah. So I don't want to get too far ahead there. No. I don't know what my point to that was. You're Junior Surveyor Mountain, yes? Yes, we are Junior Surveyor. Quickly now, there is a dire situation at hand. Do you have the insect parts that Fizzledowser said you would? Yes, I do. Good work. I'll start my analysis on these now. I can tell you right from the start, though, these are nothing like any insect form I have ever seen. It's almost as if these bugs are being controlled by an outside force or something. You need to go talk to Fizzledowser right away. Apparently, this is an emergency that I need your help with on the double. I'm not sure, but I think it involves more of the bugs in the Tanaris Desert.
God.
Good reading. Is this the guy? Where's Fizzledowser? There he is right there. So we didn't get a quest? He said go talk to him. Alright, well, let's go talk to him and see what he says.
Talk to me.
The Scrimshank Redemption. We do know what this is, and boy, this is not a fun quest, man. I'm going to pick this up, and when we do it, we'll read it, but
Glad I could help.
he's going to want us to go down here, I think it's down here, the Gaping Chasm, and find some equipment. And it's kind of a pain. It is kind of a pain. Anyway, let's do a quick old repair here.
Ah, potential customer.
An actual customer, sir. We'll get rid of that and that. Some mithril ore. We got some mystery meat. There's our noggin fogger elixir. Got a steel lockbox. I'll put it in the bank and never open it. It's usually what happens. All right. Let's drink. I'll keep it real, brother. You keep it real. Let's see what we get. Our skeleton again. I think you can also get shrunk tiny. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. I thought it was like a half an hour. Anyway, I guess we're going to call it here. Kind of feel like getting into a new area. And what could we actually do? I don't think we can get in here yet. This is like 50. I mean, we could, but we'd have a miserable time. And I don't think we can go to Sithilus yet. I think these level ranges are sort of connected. We've basically been... Well, now, Winter Spring, we could probably get up to Winter Spring, or maybe some Fellwood action. Jara, possibly. Blasted Lands, I'm not really interested in anymore, because apparently the only quests I saw were to kill the scorpions, the buzzards, the hyenas, all that stuff. Kind of repetitious. Swamp of Sorrows. I'll have to think about it. Maybe get us somewhere different. These are going to be coming up fairly soon, I think. All right. Well, anyway, check us out in our skelly form. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, we are going to call it here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Anybody who did. You guys and gals take care. Mr. Mountain and I will see you on the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care and peace.